This is Derek Tsai from LearnByBlogging.com. Today I want to give you a review of this book by Michael Lewis called Flash Boys. Flash Boys by Michael Lewis. This is a Wall Street revolt, according to Michael Lewis. So bottom line is the stock market is rigged. There's a good 60-minute segments that goes through all that. It's very interesting, and this is all about a journey of how Brad Kazuyama and others discover how their trades are being front run. Front run means that the trades people, there's a high frequency trading company who put out this fake buy order to kind of figure out exactly what people are buying, and they can buy a large volume in the market and sell it back at the person at a higher price, and that's how they front run the trade. And this is happening very fast, very high frequency, and in millisecond, microsecond range. Very interesting. I was never heard of this problem. I always knew about the trade arbitrage, meaning that they sell, even out the future market and the current market to buy a very large, very fast trade. And this is something that's relatively new to me, at least. So interesting. And they even have microwave towers, fiber optic cables being routed up to speed up the trades way ahead of other people, and I guess how they use the technology to the best of their capability. And this company called Spread Network that builds and leases the network back to the high frequency trading companies, make a huge multi-million-dollar deal with them. That's pretty amazing. And so the way it works is that Brad actually worked at the RBC at that time, Royal Bank of Canada, and he invented this, he started this, noticed this problem, and he put it into place called Thor, which is a way to distribute his trade, arriving all the exchanges at the same time, so it doesn't get the front run by other high frequency trader. And that's how he avoided the problem. And in the story is that, and also there's some dark pools that are run by the bank to keep to feed the basically it's like a way to feed all the investor into the sharks, having the sharks in the pool, and sell the trades to the highest bidder. I think BAT or BAT or one of those exchanges actually pay people to trade in their exchange, so they can trick you and sell you at a higher price, basically. So a lot of scheme going on in the exchange. Very interesting to find out. And there's an irony at the end. Brad was decided that he's gonna do something about that, to be under the right side of the investor market. So he started out this IEX exchange, basically by slowing down the trade, speed up the notice to the investor, and slow down the trade that are coming to the exchange. He would basically get rid of the advantage that the high frequency trader have, and to even out the score, even out the game for a common investor like us. And that's how he worked, and he came up with this IEX thing. Even ironically, Goldman Sachs also used IEX as a way to help the investor. So I guess they do have conscience, or there's a few people in Goldman Sachs have come to the realization that it's best to be on the investor side than to be on the other side of the marketplace. And there's a lot of interesting character. Michael Lewis is very skillful in coming up with describing the character, good metaphor. There's one other person called Roland Ryan, Irish person, and very interesting description of the person and all the people, the characters. There's one other person, this Russian guy called Sergei Aleknikov, got in jail because he just transferred some software code to his own home account and got caught doing that. And I think he spent 2 years in the jail and trying to fight that bum rap. And a lot of people do that in the software guys, even though it's not the right thing to do, but it's kind of harmless anyway. So my takeaway, so this is kind of the basic story. It's about the journey of Brad coming to realization that he wants to be on the right side of the right side of the world instead of the dark side, basically. And so he came up with the exchange, and things are going well for them. And that is the basic story. And my takeaway from the book is that, first of all, I got pretty upset, pretty angry about this whole situation. I think the market is rigged, and the Wall Street have a lot to really this is going to take a lot for the Wall Street people to boost the confidence of investor, and no wonder they have so much money to do that. Also, the role of technology really speed up the process on both sides of the roles. The faster computer really help, and I'm in the computer business, and that helped my business, so that's a good thing. And also, he talk about why Russian programmers are good for high frequency trading, and because they live in the country where many generations actually work around the systems for life in the Russian country, in those countries. So, and also I've noticed that the programmer in the Wall Street actually make a lot of money. I mean, talk about $1 million. That's an obscene amount of money. If people want to make money, they should go to Wall Street. Maybe not doing high frequency trading, but doing something else. Also, I don't think this Wall Street can be trustworthy again. There are too many incentives for the system to be put in their advantage. So it's going to be hard to gain back the confidence of the investor. So this book, it reads like a fiction, very good book to read, flows very well, and really make you care about the character, make use of metaphors, and very good close-up description of 9/11 event of the people who actually got touched by the event, and a very good capturing of that situation. So overall, it's a good book. I enjoy the book, although it's kind of upsetting. But so this is the book. I encourage you to read the book, and learn about how the Wall Street work. You may not like it, but that's the facts of life, and that's the fact how the Wall Street work. All right, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in LearnByBlogging.com. Bye now.